Morning, guys. It is Tuesday, March 24th. I'm going to walk you through just Tuesday, but I'm going to talk to you about a change that I'm going to make for this week, and that is going to be here in the yellow. Please, let's try to email all assignments for the day at once or upload it into your folder on the drive. Uploading it into the folder on the drive is my preferred choice, but I understand, it might not work so well for some people, or you not quite understand it. That's fine. But if you follow this blue link here, it opens up all of the folders here. You guys have access to it. So I'm going to show you Olivia's because that's where she turned in her work. Okay. Notice everything has her name, her number, and what it is. That is so helpful. And she even put the checklist, made a copy of the checklist and put it in here and highlighted things when she was done. So, you might see some of these are orange. That just means that these people turned in things through here. This is really helpful because it doesn't go to my email and it goes into one place. So there's no reason why I would lose this or whatever. Okay, so I'm just clicking on Ethan's folder here, and let's say I'm working on an iPad. I would just push this plus sign and then upload. And then whatever it is I'm trying to upload, whether it's on the drive, I might push browse to get something to go. Okay? If it's a photo or a video, you would push that. Okay? All right, and if it's one of these that that you guys sent to me this week and I need to upload it, and then I would push upload. All right, so it's pretty user-friendly. You can browse your Google Drive here, anything you saved on here. So maybe you want to upload your Famous Hoosier project. Okay, so I would click on, maybe I'm Bianca. I'm going to click on Bianca, and I would put it in there, and it'll upload. It's pretty easy. If you have any questions on that, you can reach out to me. Don't worry. And if you want, you can email me that they're in there and let me know that you put them in there, or I check it frequently enough that I will see that you put it in there. Or maybe when you put it in, you can figure out how to change the color of your folder by pushing on those three dots and then changing the color so I know you put something in there. I like that idea. All right, so try uploading things onto that Google Drive in your folder. Still pictures of whatever. And moving on. So math, extra math, try to do that 2 to 3 times a week. Some people did a really good job. Other people, I think, maybe got a little confused when they were on there. So it's working on fluency, and that means being able to do a math problem really quickly for the most part. Okay? I did it on my iPad and on my computer. I think doing it on an iPad is easiest, clicking touchscreen and touching the numbers. On my computer, you can type it in, I think, or you can use your mouse. So I get it. Sometimes you click the wrong button. It's fine. Okay. I had to do 9 times 8 and 9 times 7, I think, were my two that they kept on throwing out at me a lot because I kept on missing it. Okay. So I did extra math as well. So I know you guys are capable. And I think there's like 3 different activities you have to do. And then it says, you're done for the day, sign out, or whatever, okay? Make sure it says sign out and that you're done. Otherwise, it won't count. All right, moving on. Tuesday, chapter 11. We're going to finish up chapter 11 here. Lessons 7 and 8, adding and subtracting mixed numbers with like denominators. I'm going to assign 3 videos on Khan. They will come out Tuesday morning with this. And then I have a workbook option or a tech option. Choose one to complete. So if you choose to do workbook, you're going to do page 175 odds and 177 odds. Take a picture and upload it to your folder or email to me. The tech option is an interactive slide on Google Classroom. I created a sample student here who I'm logged in as. So you can see that I assigned my sample student here the same assignment you guys are going to get. If you're working on an iPad, you're going to click that up button and then click on it. And to be able to edit it, you want to click on that. I don't know, I think you can see that it's kind of gray up in the upper right-hand corner. And that'll open it in Google Slides. I think that might have been where we were getting hung up on some of that stuff the other day. All right. So to type it in, I will type the whole number first, and then space, and then the top number, the numerator, and then the /, which is with the question mark, and then the bottom number, the denominator. And that will be my answer, okay? When he or she has done all 20 slides here, they're done. I can see that they're done, but it would be super helpful if you go back into Classroom and I get out of there and you see where it says turn in. If I push turn in, that way it gets to me, okay? And I can grade it. And if I grade it and I return it, then you are done. You're good to go, okay? You'll see this is worth 20 points, just like last week. If you do the workbook, I know it's a little bit more than 20 problems. You'll get 20 points if you do that, okay? So I hope that clarifies some things for what the tech option includes. And I hope that turn-in thing will show up if you need to look at your computer. If you're doing a computer, it probably shows the same type of idea there, all right? If you are like, oh man, I didn't mean to do that, you can unsubmit and it'll come back to you. Just make sure that you push turn in again, all right? So I hope that helps iron out some kinks from last week there. All right, read for 30 minutes a day. Fill out your reading response menu on the slide with your name. If you're having problems with figuring out, it looks like Alex is done. If you're having problems figuring out how to edit this on an iPad, you're just going to double tap on the box so it gets blue around it, and then you can type. All right? So make sure we are doing these. I would like all 6 of them filled out before spring break. Okay? So if you didn't do any last week, you got some work to do. All right. For reading today for Tuesday, I want you to read in your Storyworks page 11 to 14. And then you're going to use this Google form to answer the questions. So you will not have to send pictures of this to me. I will see when you are done. Okay? You'll put your name and your number there and then answer the 4 questions. They are short answer, so you will not get immediate feedback on whether you're correct or not. I will have to look at them and then give you a score, and you'll see that in Jupyter. Okay? When you're done, make sure you push submit, and you can only do it once. So make sure you do it and then push submit, and it won't let you do it again. All right, grammar is page 68 and 69. Send me a picture, put it on the Google Drive folder, or type up your answers and put it in there, whatever works for you. You do not have to do 70 and 71. All right, trying to kind of cut back a little bit just to make sure that we're not super overwhelmed. All right, spelling is unit 22. You only need to complete page 147. When you're done with 147, send it in your Google Drive folder or on Jupyter or email or whatever. All right, social studies for the week will be typing up all 5 paragraphs together. Please do it on Google Docs. It just makes life a little bit easier because I'm using all Google things here. And then share it with me or put it in your folder and I'll be able to get it. And look over it and make sure it looks good. Have somebody edit it would be nice before you send it in. And if you've already done all that, then you should begin working on your speech, okay? I'm going to show you this letter. Unfortunately, due to our circumstances, right, we will not be able to do our famous Hoosier Living Wax Museum, but we are going to do a Zoom meeting and do our wax museum that way, okay? So I need you to work on your speech using this template below. Dress up as your Hoosier if possible. I understand, we can't readily go out and get stuff, but try to look around your house and see what you have. I'm sure some of you guys have, dress up clothes or things that you can use. And we will present these on Zoom on Thursday, April 9th. I would like everybody to be there because they will be graded for the oral presentation. If for whatever reason you can't be there at 11 a.m. on April 9th, then I will probably have to have you record it and send it to me. But that is, at a later date when we get there. I already have the invitation ready. You will just click on that link, type in the meeting ID, and you'll get there. Your speech should be somewhat follow this template here. So make sure you tell us who you are, when you were born, where you were born, who your parents are, how many siblings you have, why you're famous, what your connection to Indiana is, when you died, and why you died. And then if you're still alive, use the alternative ending, I'm still alive, and what are you doing now, and where do you live? So I show a picture from last year to give you guys some ideas of how people might have dressed up. Again, I know it stinks that we're not going to be at school, but I hope we can make the best of it and still have fun with this. You won't need to make a poster behind you. If you want to, show a picture, if you have one or whatever, then you can do that as well. All right. Moving on. Let me get back to where I need to go. Science, Mr. Doyle wants you to keep working on your sea creature project. And when you're done, you'll send a picture of that to him. And then your purple lint book for the week. All right. Specials, you've already seen them. And then I want you guys to keep posting your photos here. Oh, I keep on going straight to my photo. I don't want to show you guys that one. Okay. Here, e-learning photos. And you notice some people have put some photos on there. Me included, right? But what I am doing is I'm now going to turn those into a digital scrapbook. So let me show you what that looks like. All right, so this is my digital scrapbook. You guys can view it. You can't put pictures on it. So keep putting them in that folder or sending them my way, and I can add them to our digital scrapbook here. I think it'll be a fun little, thing you guys can look at after to remember, oh my gosh, the craziness that went down in 2020. You can send me pictures throughout spring break as well. So keep those rolling in throughout spring break. All right, so that is it for Tuesday, March 24th. I will send a video for Wednesday as well and Thursday. Bye. Have a great day.